Welcome to our daily mobility. Today is shoulder day. We're going to start off with some Y raise rotation. So we're just going to be laying down on the ground for this. We're going to bring our arm out to that 45, kind of that Y position. Thumb's going to start up, and we want to lift and then rotate that hand, drop the hand back down. Lift back up, rotate again. Careful we don't rock our torso, we just want to feel the movement from the shoulder. And we're just going to go for 30 seconds of work on each side. So timer set. Again, lift that arm as high as we can using the shoulder, rotate, bring it back down. Lift, rotate that thumb back up. Just moving through that range of motion as much as we can. Okay, let's flip right over to the opposite side. Same thing, 30 seconds on the timer. Just starting with that arm at that 45.
30 seconds.
Working through that range of motion as much as we can. Again, really feel like you're trying to lift that arm up nice and high, big rotation. Careful you don't rock the torso, rotate the torso, and good. Okay, from there, we're gonna go right into a prone elbow. So still staying laying down, hands just gonna go on the back of the head, and then we wanna lift that elbow towards the ceiling, trying to mobilize the back of that shoulder joint. Again, we'll just go for 30 seconds on each side. Again, keep that head down, a little pause. Just feel like you're trying to almost squeeze the shoulder blade in towards the middle of your spine, middle of your back. And just keep that breathing nice and steady. Okay, good. Same thing, opposite side. Again, 30 seconds on that timer.
30 seconds. Counting down.
Just keep your breathing nice and steady. Big squeeze. Drive that shoulder in towards the middle of the back, that shoulder blade. Trying to reach that elbow nice and high. Nice, good. Okay, next up we're going to do a prone angel. So laying down again, head down. We're going to start with both arms straight overhead, thumbs pointed towards the ceiling. We want to lift the hands off the ground, bring them to our sides. As we do, we're going to rotate so the back of the hands are facing our back. Bringing the hands up towards the middle of the back as much as we can, and then coming back down all the way up overhead. And we're just going to go for 45 seconds of work on this one. So timer set. And just bringing that through. Nice big range of motion. Think about keeping the hands nice and high away from the floor overhead as we bring them around. Reaching for the middle of the back. And keep those arms away from the floor as much as we can. Try not to let the elbows bend overhead. We don't want to let those elbows bend till our arms are kind of by our sides, down by our sides. And then reverse. Nice, good. Okay, next up we're going to do just a static floor chest press. So again, just laying face down, one arm stretched out to the side, kind of keeping that shoulder, that chest to the ground. And we're just going to use our other hand and we're going to push into that stretch. You're going to feel that kind of more in the front of the shoulder joint. We're just going to hold that for 30 seconds. So timer's going and just pushing into it. Upper body's just coming off the ground a little bit. Feel like you're keeping that shoulder, chest down to the ground. Other shoulder obviously can come up off the floor. And just breathe into it. And good. Okay, let's switch sides. Same thing. 30 seconds on that opposite arm. And it doesn't have to be a big push into it. Just gently pushing up with your hand. Trying to keep that opposite shoulder pinned to the floor. And just breathe through it. As you breathe, right, try to feel that front of that joint kind of open up a little bit, stretch out. Nice big deep breaths. And that's time. Great work. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.